Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sar, and I am so happy that you're here. This channel is all about spirituality, mindset, and manifestation. Here, I teach you practical tips and tricks that you can use to help you create a life that you love and manifest your dream relationship. Now, depending on what your goals are when it comes to relationship, meaning whether you want to have a long-term relationship or you want to just have a good dating life for now, whatever it is that your goals are, I know eventually you will run across dating, you will run across going on dates, meeting people, and you probably come across the infamous questions on, what is it that you bring to the table? What should make a man interested in you? All of these cliche dating questions that people talk about, and there's a lot of answers out there to help you answer those questions. There's a lot of sites out there to help you say, you know what, when a man asks me, what do I bring to the table? What do I answer? And I do not relate to that type of dating. I don't relate to that because it's true that sometimes we can happen to relate to what someone says. Someone might give you a suggestion and you might happen to really vibe with it, and so you use that to answer whatever question comes up in your dating scene. But for me, because relationships were not the easiest, I got to a point in my journey where it wasn't about just being in a relationship and having that relationship, but it became about me finding myself, loving and honoring myself in a way that I had no idea and that I definitely wasn't doing before. And coming into that place, I've learned that our body holds so much answers. I've learned that the answers are always within. That's why I always redirect you to go within and ask yourself the questions and find what they are, and from what they are, create a step to redirect. Because when you go within, you get to make the most authentic version of who you are. And when you meet that authentic version of who you are, you get to live a life where you allow that authentic version to shine through. I want you to ask yourself or think about a time that it wasn't safe for you to trust yourself. Think about a time where it felt unsafe to trust yourself, right? When you were in school, you were trusting yourself and you were showing the world your creativity and you were allowing yourself to shine, and it wasn't received well. Well, maybe you allowed yourself to share your opinion, allow yourself to share how you felt, and you felt in return that people did not understand you, and you felt in return that it was not safe for you to express yourself. You felt in return that people didn't like you or were rejecting you. And it is those stories that propel and support the beliefs that we sometimes have that someone out there has the answers and not us. And so that creates a dynamic where we grow up abandoning ourselves, rejecting ourselves, not trusting in ourselves. And that creates a dynamic where we go into relationships, into different areas of our lives with the same mindset. And so it's important for us to break that mindset and see what's actually happening there when we're focusing more on the strategy of how to date, of how to do certain things. We're literally telling ourselves indirectly or unconsciously that there's a way that if I don't answer a question a certain way, a man might find me unlikable. There's a way that if I don't answer the question how this expert says to answer the question, that man might not have interest in me. And we've never felt to see, well, do I have interest in that man? Well, how does being in a relationship with this person, how does moving forward in the dating with this person, how does it feel in my body? How do I feel about this person? Well, this person is asking me X, Y, and Z question. Well, what feels like the truest expression of myself? What feels like the truest possible way for me to answer the question? And if you start to just reframe a little bit and see that it's not about I'm going on a date and saying the questions and answering it right for them to love me, for them to like me, for them to commit to me, for them to spend the rest of their lives with me. It's actually that I am an amazing person. I know I'm an amazing person. I know I'm completely worthy. I'm completely deserving of this. And it's an honor for me to go out to the movies or go out to this restaurant or wherever that date is. It's an honor for me to bring myself. And because I choose myself, I know that I am chosen. Of course, I'm being chosen by a man. Of course, I'm being chosen by my dream man. Of course, he's coming into my life. And when he comes to me, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be amazing. Whatever you go on and on about the story. And when that becomes your identity and when that is who you are, you cannot fail. It doesn't matter what question you are asked when you're going out on a date. With this identity of who you are as a person, as an amazing woman, as someone who's deserving of love, you cannot fail. So I challenge you today to start living a life where you are true to who you are, where you feel true to who you are, where you feel safe and secure to be who you are. And that can start in small and little ways, as small as saying no when the answer is no, and saying yes when the answer is yes. That can start in what can I do right now to please myself? In that conversation, how can I please myself? How can I please myself throughout the day? How can I honor myself today? Start to live a life that is centered on yourself, centered fearlessly on yourself. What feels good to me right now? What honors me best right now? What shows myself that I value myself right now? What do I do right now? What can I do right now to show myself how much I love myself? And if it feels hard to ask those questions, and if it feels hard to feel like, wow, I'm doing something to please myself, well, this is where we should start to look into that. We should start to look into why does pleasing yourself and allowing yourself to receive from yourself feels uncomfortable. Because if it feels uncomfortable for you to give to yourself, then it's going to feel uncomfortable for you to receive from other people. So this is what I challenge you to commit yourself to do. To not have your dating life or your life overall to be about a partner that you're going to receive. Yes, I know you want him. I know you want him now, and he's coming, and might already be here. But it will be such a beautiful journey if you start to love yourself, and if you put courage forth to love yourself in a way that you've never loved yourself before. Whatever love that you did not get in the past, whatever love that you did not get growing up, whatever love that you want that person to come to bring into your life, bring it to yourself right now. And it can be in small ways. You don't have to go all out. But because small steps, they lead to big results, if in the small things you start to do that practice, you will see big results of it in your reality. You're totally worth, you're totally deserving. But dating and relationship is not about the how. It's not about the strategy or answering the right questions or having the right answer, but it's about who you are, who you believe you are. Because if you are the person who's having that relationship, it doesn't matter If you were to go on a date with someone you love and you were to be asked a question that you have no idea what to say, that actually might not happen, because you are that person, your spirit will naturally give you the answers. The answers will come from within. And so that's why, instead of just waiting for someone to come, we can get ahead of that ourselves right now in this moment and show ourselves love, value, and care in a way we've never done before, so that we can become the truest version of ourselves, and we can let that shine in our life. Because the truest version also knows how to receive love, believes that she's worthy of what she wants. And if you put that focus there, it will show in your reality. So I hope this empowers you to know that it doesn't have to be hard. Allow it to be easy. Allow love to be easy. Allow love to become a new normal. Allow being able to receive to become a new normal. And how do you do that? It's the little things you do each day that matters, that show yourself, that will speak high, that will speak volume. So practice the small things. How can I honor myself today? How can I honor myself tonight? How can I honor myself while I'm out with my friends? How can I honor myself in this conversation? How can I protect myself? How can I be the best version of myself? And if you start asking those questions, you are entering a new state, and entering a new favorable version of yourself will create a favorable reality for you to enjoy and for you to receive and have everything that you want. I hope you found this video helpful. I intend it helps you. I intend it helps you in big ways in your journey. If you have any questions, please leave it down for me in the comments. Subscribe for more amazing videos from me, and I will see you in the next one.